All the images that you see over here in this screen are all methane, CH4. This is CH4, CH4, and CH4. The one on the top, however, is a chemical formula called the molecular formula. It shows what elements are present and also shows how many are present. So C, there's one carbon, and you might not see a 1 there, but there is a 1, okay? So, chemists, they don't like to write the 1, but there is a 1. H, and the little 4, that means there's 4 of the hydrogens. That's our molecular formula. All of these things on the bottom, these are called the structural formula. It does show how many carbons and how many hydrogen are present, but it also shows how they are bonded to each other, the location where it is. This one is more of a simplified 2D version, and so you see the carbon and 4 of the hydrogen attached to the carbon. Here, this is a representation more of the 2D structure. You see the C, it's called the ball and stick model, and you see these hydrogen spokes around it. This one is much like this one. It's the same thing. So carbon in the middle and the hydrogen, it really shows the size, a comparison of the size. So nevertheless, whether it's molecular formula or structural formula, you're going to see how many what element is present and how many of them are present. Our focus on this video is this molecular formula and how to identify how many of that particular element is present. Let's look at an example, okay? Here is my molecular formula on top, okay? And then a structural formula on the bottom. Let's take one at a time. Here is hydrogen. There's only one of them, so it's just hydrogen. Boom. Let's go all the way to the third one. This is H2. Okay, the little subscript 2 represents that this hydrogen, there's 2 of them and they're connected together. The little 2 lets me know there is some kind of connectivity within the molecule. Now let's go back and look at this one. Now this is also like it has 2 hydrogens. The thing is, both are not connected. So to represent they're not connected, but there is 2 hydrogen present, you would write the big 2 and a H. Now let's go into this scenario. In this scenario, the hydrogens there's connectivity and there's 2 of them. So there is hydrogen of 2s and there's 2 of them, and that is represented by this large 2. The large 2 that is in the front of the hydrogen is called the coefficient. The coefficient gives how many of that molecule or atom is present. It doesn't say that it is connected. That's how many is connected. The little guys, the little subscript 2, that or 3 or 4, that's going to tell you that they are in connection somehow, whether with each other or with something else, but there is a connection within the entire molecule. Let's go into learning check. But before I go into learning check, I'm going to come back to this one. Well, how many hydrogens in totality is present? In totality, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. With the coefficient 2, we know that very easily. There's 2 of them, and of the little 2s, and they're in connectivity to each other. So there hence 4 total, 4 hydrogen present. Let's do the first learning check. I'll do the first one with you, and perhaps the last one with you. You try the other ones. Okay, indicate the number of atoms present in the following molecule. So for A, calcium, how many Cas do you see? There's only 1 calcium because there is a 1 there. We just don't write the 1. And then what about chlorine? Cl. There's 2. It shows that there's a little 2. This molecule shows that this 2, there's going to be 2 chlorines for every calcium. They're in somehow connectivity of each other, or they're in some bonding of each other. Let's go all the way down to this one. So this looks pretty daunting here. So this one shows that there are 2 aluminum. So Al, there's 2 of them. How about how many S's, right? Well, this parentheses 3 is showing that there's 3 of the SO3s. So there's 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's 3 of the S's. So how many sulfur are present? There's 3. How many oxygens present? Okay, 6, 9, 9. There is another way to go about this. You can take this 3, multiply by whatever is inside and the little number. So 3 times the 1 is 3. 3 times the 3 is 9. So you can multiply what's on the outside of the parentheses, that is on the below, and then multiply with what's on the subscripts of the other one that is inside the parentheses. We do not say aluminum. There's 6 of them. This 3 only refers to what's inside the parentheses. So go ahead and try B and come back and check the key. And here is the key. Let's try this one. 3 of this entire molecule. So this coefficient 3 is saying there's 3 of this entire thing. So I'm going to draw 2 more. NaHCO3, NaHCO3. There's 3 of them. So how many sodium are present? 3. How many hydrogen? 3. How many carbon? 3. And then how many oxygen? 9.